In this video we will talk about clones and not quite clones that were able to become popular, unlike their 1 million crooked brothers. So I understand perfectly well why you came here, so let's start with a little rash. Blockstrike. In short, what this game is about. There are several modes. One of the most popular is a team game, and one of the modes that I liked is the bomb mode. There you have to choose one of 2 points and blow it up. The maps are also quite interesting, and in the game you can buy cases and knockout skins or weapons. Of course I don't want to jump to conclusions. Yes, the game is nothing more than a hybrid of Minecraft and CSGO. Everything in the game suggests that this is just a fun version of that same shooter. Skins, maps, models, almost everything, really. I thought there are some supposedly proprietary models, which were also invented long ago in other games. But let's leave that. Now, how many people have downloaded this game? More than 10 million. It also has pretty good reviews. For one, is not a piece of cake. It would seem that everything is fine with the game, but in reality, it is not lately. People often complain about bugs, a lot of donations, and bad controls. And the online has dropped so much that at the time of recording the video, there were about 1000 people in the game. In fact, the game was popular at one time, but now you can't surprise anyone with such graphics and gameplay. Hytail is an RPG game. I thought, who am I telling? Here every second person not only knows about this game, but also pre-ordered it. Yes, this is not a clone of Minecraft, but here it is obvious that the developers of the game were well inspired by it. From everything I saw, we can assume that this is a solid assembly of modes. There is nothing special to say about popularity here. The very first trailer collected 59 million views. I thought before that there were no prerequisites for the game. What do we have at the moment? Basically the same as 2 years ago. Pictures of the game, videos, and very rare videos on the official channel. As for the game itself, nothing can be said. Expect the Hytail and Minecraft are different games, and even more so predict the fun rail of Minecraft from what you saw in the videos. The game is not finished yet, we cannot play it, which means it is wrong to compare them. And Survival Craft is already a clone from the category Tough and Sky, because it is well just a fierce clone of Minecraft. If Blockstrike and Hytail at least were not similar to what they drew their inspiration from, then look for yourself. Wood, grass, models, interface, everything is similar. At the same time, the developers somehow managed to make the game uglier. That is while Minecraft has its own unified style. The same developer Japa is ready to redraw textures several times to please everyone. Survival Craft takes and does everything as it pleases. You may ask how popular is that masterpiece, and I will answer. 15 million downloads. 50 million downloads. What actually about the gameplay? You know, such a game is called Minecraft. This is the same thing, only with a bunch of unnecessary mechanics, crooked, worse, and more boring, once every million. Naturally, you can talk about the mechanics that the developer added on his own, but this will not improve the situation at all, so I don't see the point in lengthening the video. Realmcraft, another game that is not shy about talking mechanics, blocks, and everything that is. Unlike Survival Craft, the game has an explosive dynamic beginning with a plot. I will not spoil it, because there are simply brilliant turns at a lot of events waiting for you there. But seriously, this fragment shows the whole essence of the game, a copy of Minecraft with a few additions from the developers themselves, which do not change the situation at all. Despite this, the game was downloaded by more than 50 million people. Again, what did people like about this game? To be honest, I myself don't understand, because there is a lot of advertising that interferes with the game, a lot of useless things, extremely inconvenient controls, and terrible graphics. Despite all this, they still dared to set their sights on the sacred. Another thing I noticed that unites this game with other clones is that they have words from Minecraft in their title lists, such as block, craft, mob, mine, and the like. I think I'll rename the channel too. 50 million people have never been superfluous to anyone. Okay, let's move away from this a little and play the original for a while. If you believed me, then congratulations. You are watching the most brazen clone of Minecraft. They stole everything. Textures, sounds, interface. They repeated every pixel, and this crap is quietly hunting in the play market, and no one bans this wretchedness. You may ask where such aggression comes from, but I'll just tell you that the game has been downloaded more than 1 million times. Do you know how many people have downloaded Minecraft? More than 100 million. That is, you understand how absurd it all is. The game did not just copy Minecraft, it is its twin brother, a flawed, deformed, and premature twin brother. Nothing more to say, it's Minecraft. But of course there is advertising to profit from people who really believed that this is the original. I don't want to pay any more attention to this crap. Let's move on. Towercraft. Initially I thought it was complete crap, just like almost all clones. But when I started playing it, I was pleasantly surprised. The game, I thought it took the style of Minecraft, did not become more impudent. More or less original gameplay, and the game itself is quite interesting because of its dynamics. The game has more than 10 million downloads. This is well diverse for such a game. Of course, there are also disadvantages. For example, in the autoclicker there are also a lot of ads, and literally everything forces you to watch them. I also don't really like the fact that new floors are built illogically on top of others. I would like to build not new floors but buildings, and then it would be a real thrill. So the game is not perfect, I would even say slightly below average, but at least I was able to hold out for more than 3 minutes in it. Okay, we We've looked at normal projects, and that's enough. Skyland 2. There are several models. This is Skyblock, and not only Skyblock. When, in short, yes. The gameplay is all about you playing that same legendary map that anyone knows, only in 2D. And you don't really play, but rather cry from the terrible graphics. The number of downloads exceeds 10 million. That is, in fact, this clone is on par with that game, which has an interesting idea and its own gameplay. The only thing for which the developers should really be awarded the cup is that the title does not include craft, block and other nonsense. And so there is nothing more to say about this game, even though it is just a clone. I was interested to see what the developers did with it. Blocks Craft 3D. From the name it's immediately clear that something hype is brewing. This is a game about construction and only about it. There is no survival and hostile mobs. There is only you and your village. There are only certain buildings that the game gives you for free. Well, it does not matter. More than 100 million downloads do not surprise me anymore, so I will just keep quiet here. The graphics of the game are not as stylish cool as in vanilla Minecraft, but still look fine. Somehow it even resembles the graphics from the trailers of the original. The game is not set up for people who like to build something beautiful and original. No, we just put blocks, of which we have an infinite number, and calmly spend our time. Naturally, in Minecraft this is implemented much better. You build what you heard desirous and your imagination. Indeed, in order to build beautifully, you need to have at least some of the techniques that I talked about in this video, which you seen on the screen. With you was the Zeek block, and for now, bye.